Hi friends, it's Laura. How are you? Welcome back to my channel. I have a haul video for you today. But before I get started with the haul, I wanted to share a little bit of super tiny news with you. I am finally caught up with my giant backlog of videos to post. So the good news on that is that I have some free space on my iPhone now. but um, it means that when I'm posting these haul videos, they're going to be a lot more real time. So everything that I'm showing you in today's video, which is October 9th, 2024, is it's all going to be available in tomorrow's Whatnot show, October 10th. At 10 a.m. Eastern time. So we're still working with a really brief window, which I recognize, but kind of the best I can do at the moment. I am not at a point where I am populating my Whatnot shows really in advance, much more than the day before. But I think that I might start doing these Wednesday shows live. Um, I just didn't want to mess around with figuring out how to do a live yet. So I'm just going to publish this as soon as I'm done. But let me get into showing you what I got today. And if you're interested in any of it, it will be in my Whatnot show tomorrow. And if you're seeing this video after the Whatnot show is done, my Whatnot shows are still always great and you should come to them. And that's where my least expensive inventory is, least expensive for you. Um, that is where my absolute lowest prices are. So let's get into what I got. This is from two different stores. I went to a Salvation Army yesterday because I was hoping to just get a few more pieces in case today's thrift haul wasn't great. And I'm glad that I did, but even with the two trips combined, I'm still kind of coming up short on some inventory. So I'm going to have to scrounge around a little bit. But let's get into showing you what I got yesterday. The Salvation Army stuff, I took all the prices off already. I'm sorry, so I don't remember what I paid for stuff. But let's get into it. I paid 26 bucks for like 7 items though. It's nothing outrageous. So first is this. It's just a really cute little shift dress, right? It's got all these little smiley face guys on it. This is handmade. I don't have any idea where. The fabric does feel very crispy and new, but it's adorable. Like it's got a very like hippie-ish kind of vibe to it, even though it's definitely not that old. It's maybe 90s. I don't know. It's got pinked seams, but I don't know how much that means for anything um, when it's handmade. Pinking shears still exist, so people can have pinked seams all the time. Anyway, got that posted. It measures like a size probably small to medium, and I think I have that starting at $15 on Whatnot. Next, I have this two-piece lingerie set. Two-piece because they basically stuck two pieces together that were not meant to be together, but I'm leaving it that way. Let's see. This is inside out, but you'll get the gist. This is a little pink lingerie piece, and it's got this like lace fishtail kind of hem. It's cute. See, and they had it paired with this little lace, not lace, sheer chiffon robe that I've got inside out. There we go. So little chiffon robe. So they don't. I matched up the lace on the sleeves with the nightie, and they're different lace, so it's not an actual set, and the tags didn't match. But it's still cute. I don't remember what I paid for it though. Sorry, don't remember what I paid for most of this, honestly. Let's see. This is a very cute little sweater knit tank top. I thought this was so adorable. I love the little open knit on that. Look how cute the straps are. Right. Sorry, it's very shadowy right now. I didn't want to mess with my lights. Sorry. But that was adorable. That was cheap. It was like $2 or $3. All right, next I got this Hollister like chambray shirt. I don't believe that it's vintage at all. It's probably like earliest 2010s. But I got it because it has this great embroidered back on it, right? So it's a Life in the Sun, which was really cute. Here's the tag if you care. Some Hollister could be vintage, but when I was trying to look up vintage Hollister tags, there wasn't a whole lot of great information. But the stuff I did find led me to believe that this probably is like mid 2000s. You know what I mean? Okay. This is cute. This is like a 90s little top. It's adorable. So you can see it's got these cute little sleeves. They're a little bit belled out. They've got the lettuce edge hem, right? And then this stuff on here. It's almost like a puff paint textured kind of feel to it. Really adorable. It's a little bit cropped. It's very cute. And then there's that tag. And right, just cute. Nice. This thing I love. Now, when I was in the store, I just snatched this off the rack. I didn't pay any attention to the tag, but I think you'll agree with me. So here's the top. It's sheer, and it's got these angel wing sleeves. Angel wing sleeves are always like a winner in my book. I love these things. I love the silhouette of this being, it's got that like elasticized waist. It's cropped. It's flowy and blousy, and then it's sheer with a really pretty like Asian style print on it. I thought this was like kind of 70s era, but then when I think I didn't see the tag till I got home. There's the tag. So definitely, obviously a lot later, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. I think it's still amazing and I love it so much. So fantastic. I forget what I paid for that. I want to say like $5, but I'm not sure. And then my final piece from yesterday, my star of yesterday's show. This one's exciting to me. All right, let me get resituated. Is this, right? It's a dress, it's a maxi dress, and as you can already kind of see, it's got the angel wing sleeves again. So this dress was a really popular silhouette in like the 70s. The sleeves would be different lengths. Sometimes they were shorter like this, sometimes they were full length. The dress themselves could be different lengths. Most of the time they were maxi, but there were shorter ones. This one is more like of a knee length dress, and this one's a double knit polyester. Sorry about that. But what's even better is that this is like a size large to extra large, which is great. It's nice to be able to offer really cool, like larger things in my shows, even though I still don't really draw that population. But this is like large, extra large. It's not plus size. So it's super exciting. And I only paid $1 for it. So I'm going to start this at 15 in my show tomorrow, which I think is going to be like a fun draw. I do already have it up there. I haven't promoted the show at all yet. I'm terrible about doing that. I should post it on Instagram. And because I never post anything else on Instagram, I always feel very spammy and like, come buy my stuff, which is exactly what I'm doing. But, anyway, it's cool. Size large, extra large, $15 start. So it's awesome. Now I'm going to get into the stuff that I got today. Not as much stuff as I really wanted to have. So sorry, I'm reading a text. Okay. I definitely wanted to have more stuff. I don't. I'm going to have to scrounge around, but let's see what I did find. Okay. And these have price tags on them. So this first thing may look familiar to you because I had one last week. So I found another one. This one does not have the Vanity Fair tag on it. This was $6. Literally the same exact colors as the one that I got last week. The one last week was shorter, but Vanity Fair fleece robe, awesome. This one, full length. So I don't know what size this is. I have, I'll measure it, of course. I hadn't looked at this tag in here yet. And you don't care. You don't care what size this is. Now I'm trying to just read the size. I'll figure that out later. I've said before that like I know people love these robes. They don't really sell that well for me usually, but the one I got last week I got because the color was so great. It sold to one of my very regular buyers and she mentioned that she collects them. So it just kind of reinforced for me that there are people out there who do like these a lot. So I picked that one up, plus the colors were amazing. Again, so I got that. And then also, hold on. And another one. I still think the colors are great. The other one, I think the colors are better, but this is still really cool. This one does have its tag, Vanity Fair. And this one was $3. So you can't really go wrong there, right? There we go. So those two, that's fun. Put both of those in the show tomorrow. Next, I have this dress, which is like, I was very on the fence about this dress. So here's the thing. I think it's really cool, but I think that it's not going to show on me the way that it's intended to fit because it's too big. But this is like this slinky, not slinky. It's just like a very drapey kind of fabric, and it's got these like silver dot things all over it. Obviously, it's got shoulder pads in there, the little mock neck. So this should be, I think, a little bit more blousy in the bodice. And then at the waist, it should kind of fit. And then the way that the skirt is cut, right? It's like it's going to look a little blousy in the hips and then kind of come in around the knees and be very, I don't want to say fitted at the knees because it's all about the cut. The fabric is very drapey. It's not tight to the body, but it's just cut nicely so that it's going to maintain this shape. And I think it's such a cool look. But because this is a larger size, it's mark size 13, 14. It's probably the equivalent of like a modern 12. But it's going to be too big on me, even in the hips. I think. So I don't know if it will look as cool as it should look when it's on the right size person, but I need inventory. This was $8. Sometimes that's hard. There can be things that are really amazing, but because they're so difficult to present or difficult for me to sell online, I may pass them up. There are some things where, like, especially if it doesn't have tags and there aren't really clear construction indications that it's a vintage item, I may pass them up because sometimes it all comes down to like the feel or the fit of something is what makes it really fantastic. And you can't see that online. So this was almost one of those, like, not an online thing for me, but we're going to see what happens. We'll give it a shot. Next, I got this cute little skirt that's probably 90s. It's made in Nepal, but it's like, an Indian cotton type of skirt. Oop, elastic waist, but it's shorter and it's got that little ruffle on the bottom. So it's kind of a cross between like a hippie skirt and a prairie skirt. Thought it was adorable. I like the sort of contrast colors in that. This was $2.50. And then there's the tag. So, it's this like semi-sheer, not really kind of skirt. It's adorable. Cute. Next, I got these little pants. These are very summery. They're cropped. They've got a great little silhouette on them, which I think is so cute. Like, fitted at the waist and then they're kind of full throughout the leg and then they taper at the ankle. These are Gap, probably like 90s era. And this floral fabric is looking really super duper familiar to me. I feel like, in the past 6 months or so, I've had something by the Gap in this flower print and I cannot remember what it was. I feel like it was a romper or I don't know, like a vest or I don't know. There's something in this same print. This also kind of is like Laura Ashley vibes to me. But anyway, they're little cropped pants. They're cute. They were $2. Not really the best piece to put in a show in October, but that's what I got. So, all right, let's see. Next is this dress. This is the right era. I definitely like prefer to pick up stuff that's 70s and earlier. Obviously, like, there's some Y2K 90s stuff that I am in love with. There's some 80s stuff that's really phenomenal, but my favorite is like 70s and earlier. This is like a 70s era dress, but it's not the kind of print that I normally go for. I like the more like bold floral warm colors, and not like, I don't even know what to call these kind of prints. Not really like tribal, I don't think, but I mean, it's geometric. I don't know. Anyway, here's the tag on that, right? And this was $6. It's really nice. It's a button front shirt dress. It's like a drapey jersey material. It has a belt. So it's really cute. It's just not the kind of print that really sends me normally, but there are people who will love this. And it was a great price and it's a cute dress. So yay. All right, let's see. What's next? Next is this little 90s Liz Sport, rather. Liz Claiborne, Liz Sport, little shirt. So again, like, this is definitely not my personal aesthetic, but it is really cute and it is very, very 90s. Like, this was very much in style, and like the second you see it, you're like, oh, it takes you back, So cute little daisy print, obviously. But what I also like about this is it's this sort of semi-sheer fabric, like very light, gauzy, which I love. And this is 100% cotton. It was $4. I thought it was really cute. Cute little shirt. So that. Next is another like 90s era. It's a little Lucky Brand tee. So this is from the same era of Lucky Brand as all of those like Asian print sweatpants that sell for ridiculous amounts of money. If you're not familiar, it was like the 90s into 2000s. They were lower rise, wide leg sweatpants, and they had these gorgeous prints on them, usually very like Asian, you know, cherry blossoms, geisha kind of prints, like a lot of pagoda type of structures and all that kind of stuff, right? Beautiful, beautiful. They sell for so much money, like, you know, $200-300 often now. And so that shirt is from that era that is not anywhere near that. That shirt will, if I don't sell it on Whatnot, it's going to sell for maybe $24 shipped, but it was cute. I thought it was a fun little shirt. It certainly was like nostalgic for me. So I only found one listed online, and it was listed for like $17, but also they had it listed as a men's shirt, and it's just not. So I think that's part of the reason it's not selling. But it was really cute. Next, I have this little, again, this is like a 90s or 2000s vintage, but it's Free People. And I just really liked the cut of the t-shirt. It's an adorable little baby tee. I like the little corset tie at the center of the chest there. There's their tag, right? It's cute. And this was $2, so it wasn't really a big risk that I was running there. Another little baby style tee. Again, this is like a cute little basic to me. I do try to find things that have a little bit more like wow factor to them for my Whatnot show, for anything my Whatnot shows, but this is still really cute. I love finding stuff like this as an alternative to like a regular basic t-shirt. So it is just like a little baby tee style, but it's embroidered, right? And when you're just sitting at home, like I work from home, so I'm always in, leggings and t-shirts, and this is a cute little alternative to like a t-shirt, So there's that tag, very cute, and this was $2. All right, let's see. This thing I really like. It's a bolero jacket. You can't really tell because I have it untied, but I love the print. The flower print is so pretty on this. I'm just annoyed because like it clearly goes with something else, whether it was over a dress or over a skirt, something like this was part of a set. I couldn't find the rest of the set. It was only $3, and I do really like it, but this type of item is way easier to sell if you can style it to show its true potential. Like just sticking it on with whatever isn't necessarily going to showcase it very well. And when I'm styling my Whatnot pieces, especially because, as I record this video, it's somewhere between 3:30 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. My show is at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I have to get all of these drafted up and photographed. I'm not working with a lot of time. So usually to try and style pieces, I will like best case scenario, grab stuff that's still on the rack from last week's Whatnot show. That's probably also going to be in the show tomorrow. Or I end up grabbing like one of my own wardrobe pieces, but of course those aren't available for sale. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll be able to style it in a way that really shows it off, but that's sometimes a challenge for me with some of this stuff. So we'll see what happens. All right. This dress is really pretty. Okay. Here we go. So this is again like a 90s or Y2K era. There's the tag. This was $8, which is a little more than I would have wanted to pay for something like this. But again, desperate for inventory today. So mostly, I thought it was really pretty. It is a little bit bigger. It's mark size 12. That's probably modern 12 also. It's like reminiscent of all of those great 90s slip dresses. It's very similar to that. So a little bit bias cut. Like I think it'll be really pretty on. So the sleeves kind of, for me, detract a little bit. Like I think it would be cooler if it was an actual slip dress, but also that can limit your ability to wear it. Like this is something that I would wear to work just when I was working in a corporate job, just as is. Whereas with a slip dress, you got to layer it up a little bit more. But that was cute. And I'm down to my last two pieces. All right, I'll show you this one first. This is a really adorable little skirt, right? It's just like muslin looking, but it's got these embroidered flower things on the front. It's only on the front, they're not on the back, which does make me sad, but they're really pretty. And it's just got a very like homespun, earthy bohemian kind of look to it. I really think it's pretty. This was $5. And I was very excited to find this skirt. I thought it was so cute. So, right. All right. And now my last piece, which is the piece that I was most excited about from today's haul. Again, it probably had a little friend that went with it, maybe a skirt at some point, but it was all by its lonesome. But I love it. It was $5. Look at that. I love the colors on this, obviously. It's so cool. It's like a soft blazer. It's lined. It does not have any tags in it. It's just really cool. I like it a lot. It's got a little bit of damage here, but that's okay. And I think it'll still sell a little, right? It's so cool though. And I think the colors are phenomenal. And I can't get this stupid button. I think somebody replaced the button. All right, there we go. But really, really awesome. So I'm holding it open and showing you, and then I'm holding it too low for you to see. Anyway, that's that. So that's everything from my little haul. I do have to get to work getting all that loaded, and obviously I have to get to work finding more things to put into the show. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but we'll see how it goes. So hopefully you guys will start enjoying. You guys will start enjoying. It gets so close. I'm at the end of the video, and all right. Hopefully you all will enjoy being able to see this stuff before my Whatnot show goes live. I know that not everybody is watching these videos the instant that I publish them, but it's at least a little bit of an opportunity. And if I get to start doing these as like live streaming videos, I think that'll be a lot more fun. So be a little bit interactive. I just want to make sure that I have the live streaming process down before I try and do it on a day where I also have to do all of my other Whatnot work for tomorrow. So hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. If you don't already subscribe, or do that if you want to be notified when my videos are coming out. If you liked the video, give me a like if you don't mind. That would help. So thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.